far away from the camera, but if I'm not this far, you can't see anything and you can't see me. You can't even see the top of my head. Look, I've got a little top knot on, you can't even see it. Let me know if you prefer this or prefer me to be closer up. So, hello everybody, welcome to my Asos haul. This is not the first, not the second, not even the third, but the fourth time I'm filming this. Every time I've done it, just the line isn't right or something is wrong. So I've gone for manual on my camera, which I don't tend to do for filming. I tend to do it more for photos. But I think it's alright. I'm looking at my viewfinder. The last one just had streaks going down the screen. If it drives me crazy when editing, it definitely would drive you crazy. So I appreciate the effort that has gone into this video. So I'm showing you today my Asos haul, and these are bits I picked up. I've spoken too much today. I've picked up over the last sort of like, I would say 2 months, but a lot of it is still available. So I will leave links to everything below if it still is available. And yeah, I'm gonna get started. But before I do, please, if you haven't, do click subscribe and remember to like the video if you do indeed like it. And what's that? So the first thing, and I feel it's like an obligatory. I still don't feel like I'm saying that right. Oh, I need to calm down. The first thing is the thing I'm wearing, and I feel like everyone does that in hauls. This is it's an Adidas top. It's like a very yellowish colour. It's kind of a little bit overexposed at the moment, so it's a little bit deeper than maybe what it's showing. I have to do it overexposed, sorry, and quite bright, because otherwise what happens is, like I said a minute ago, all these lines come across on my screen. And yeah, I've tried adjusting shutter speed and ISO and it's just been a bit funny. But yeah, it's this, and it's kind of like a football shirt material, which I really wasn't expecting. But then on the sides, which I think makes it these really cool Adidas like tape, which I really like. It's a good shirt. It's really easy to wear, like an oversized baggy top, which I think is actually really nice for this heat. And to wear something oversized rather than tight and skimpy, I think this actually keeps me cooler. But it was £35, which is expensive. I didn't pay £35 for it. I had a voucher from just like loyalty points on Asos. They do a loyalty scheme thing, so I had a voucher, so I was just using that, and I managed to get this, and I'm really happy I did. So next up is a pair of shoes, which I haven't actually worn yet, but I got them ages ago. I know they still have these, and it is these shoes. They're not going to be to everyone's taste, but I love them. I think they're so cute. They've got this little pom-pom on. They're a pink velvet. They're gold on the inside, and then they've got this block heel, which is also gold, and it's kind of reflecting off at the moment, so you can't see it, but it's got a really nice texture to it. Really comfortable. I got them in wide fit. They come in regular fit, and they also come in a teal colour as well. These were, I think, £40, £35. I had a discount for them anyway when I got them at the time. These are a really well made shoe. They're very spongy on the inside too. I really need to wear these. I think it's just been so hot. This is more like a transitional shoe, and it's just been too warm for them and the material, but I will wear them at some point, definitely. I love them, I have to. So next up is a piece which I think everyone loves, regardless of your style. You can appreciate this piece. It is this beautiful, beautiful daisy dress. It's sort of all these like daisies which are sewn together on the outside, and on the inside there's a shell, and it's off shoulder, and it's just such a pretty fit, and it's like elasticated at the back, so it fits really well, but then it's got that rubber across there, so it fits the bust really well too. And it's just so well made. This material is so nice. I have no idea how it washes. I haven't washed it yet. I haven't needed to. I have worn it, but I didn't want to wash it after that. But it's so beautiful. It was expensive. It was £65, which I know is on the pricier end. It was Asos' own range. But I just feel like it's so well made, and like so, not even timeless, but just something you won't go off. I guess it's timeless. It's not classic. It's definitely not classic, but it's really timeless and just really pretty. And I feel like everyone can appreciate this dress. It's just gorgeous. Next up is a cheeky little Boohoo purchase off of Asos, and it is this top here. I love it. It was cheap as chips, I think like £15. It's just a little crop top, but it's got this lovely mesh overlay, and then almost like a sweetheart body. The whole back is completely see-through, which I love. I love mesh stuff. And it's got long sleeves, which end with a nice little flute there, which I think is so sweet. I know it's going to rip though, that's the only thing I can say about it, because it is such a thin mesh. But I feel like I can get enough wear out of this. It's definitely going to shrink. I've got to be careful. I might hand wash this one, I think. But it has got a little polo neck as well. So it kind of goes up here, looks great with high-waisted jeans, and really flattering around here too. Just an all-round nice top. I don't know, I shouldn't use the word nice because it's not very intelligent, but it's just nice. Like, you know, sometimes you shouldn't really use it, but it just is what it is. There comes a point in every girl's life where she needs a thought dress, and I'm at that point in my life. I bought this really cool red dress by Club L. Ooh. It's like this slinky material. It clings to everywhere I want it to cling, and it doesn't cling to where I don't want it to cling, and it just looks so nice. Only thing is you can't really like eat when you eat it, because if you've got food baby it will show it. but around the waist it just gives me like a really nice shape. And if you're a more petite girl and you don't have much of a shape, or you do have one but you find that you can't show it off as much as you like, this dress is beautiful. It's a midi length as well, so you can drop it and dip it and do it in the club. It's great. Around the boob area it comes slightly low, but your tip will not be dropping out, which is just great. It's so elasticated, so even though I've got a size 6, if you're a size 8 I still think this would fit you because it's just so stretchy. Same maybe if you're a size 10 but you're not particularly top heavy. So if you're bottom heavy, I think size down. If you're top heavy, size up, because it will stretch. But I think the only place it might struggle to stretch is around this top half, because of the way it shapes. But Club Ella is a great brand on ASOS, especially if you're going out player. Like, it's all really affordable, but nice. Like, nicer than, I really like Prettiest Thing and Boohoo and Misguided, don't get me wrong, but I find like their basic club wear is just really cheaply made and like cheaply looks cheap wise. It's actually quite a thick material, and I find Club Ella sort of same price range, but it's just a bit nicer. No offense, like I hands down love all those brands, but I find like sometimes their club wear just after like 2 washes it just doesn't, it's just not the same. By the way, do not wash that with whites because it does run. So I'm going to kind of show 2 dresses together because I feel like they're both quite Marmite-y dresses, but I'd like to hear your thoughts. So the first one I feel like might be more Marmite than the next one. It is this T-shirt dress, which has got this cool like red writing on, but then it's got this frilly thing here. Now I really like it. I really like the juxtapositioning between the two. I think it looks quite cool, and I don't know how long I'll like it for, and maybe in 10 years time I'll look back and be like, what was I thinking? But at the moment I really like it. It's really comfortable, really nice for this heat. However, I know this ruffle business just hasn't been that popular. ASOS did loads of things, but the YouTuber whose name absolutely escapes me, is her name Safia? It might be Safia, but she's a really good YouTuber, I'll link it below, but she did like a week, she's like, I wore the ugliest shirt for a week, and it was a band t-shirt and it had a ruffle going across it. It was a bit more than this, but it was like a massive tutu-y ruffle, and I was like, oh, maybe people think this is ugly, and I feel like it's been a bit Marmite-y with some of my friends, but I really like it, and you know what, that is all that matters, does it not? And then the second piece, which I almost think might be a bit Marmite-y, I think it's just whether you like the Sports Luxe Sports Luxe look, whether you like that, and how far you're willing to take it. It's just a trend really, which people either like or don't like. I really like it though. And it is this dress by Puma. It's gone into sale twice. It's this really cool mauve colour. I just really like it. Like, I like how it looks. It's a good length. It's quite a thick material, so it fits really nicely around the body, and you can wear it clubbing or just to town. I've worn it to town with flats and I think it looked really cute. It's got a little roll neck, which is cute, but then it's like almost here, but it's not too deep down. It sort of just shows like a little bit, but doesn't like show your boobs, so that's why I think you can wear it to town. And then the sleeves are also mesh, but then at the end it just finishes with like, similar to this taping, this Puma logo, and then obviously the Puma logo here. I really like it. I like this colour, I think it's a really nice colour, I think it's a really nice shape, I think it looks really cool. Evidently not that popular though, so it's gone into the sale twice, so I think still has all the stock. I don't know if it's one of those pieces which is a cool piece but everyone looks past it, but then if somebody cool wore it, like Rihanna or like even just like a famous blogger, everyone would gravitate towards it. Does that make sense? Sometimes things are nice but you need people to show you they're nice, or maybe it's really ugly and I'm just really out of touch, let me know. I also got another very nice dress, which was again £65, which is, I feel like a bog standard price for nice dresses on ASOS, especially the ASOS own range. And it was this. Again, this I feel like is another piece which some people love, some people hate. That exposure is too high, I apologise. But it's this lilac green colour, and it's got pearls all over it, and it's the only thing I don't like about it is the material. It's like a scuba-y material, but it needs that to keep its structure. Usually not a big fan, but I understand why it is and that, because it's all very A-line, like the bottom's quite A-line, the sleeves are bell sleeves, which basically A-line sleeves, and then it's got a bit of a higher up neck. Have not worn this yet, but I think that is because of the weather. It's been way too hot to wear it, and it's more of a wintry dress, but I think there'll be loads of occasions in winter, which I can wear at like nice little formal occasions. I picked up a jacket, which may seem a little bit weird, but it was on sale, and I feel like this is the time of year to buy jackets if you can, because they're cheap as chips, and you never know with Britain what you're gonna need, to be honest. It is this jacket, it's this puffer jacket, and it was £30, £30 or even less, maybe like 28. It was originally 70, and I can see how, because it's such a good quality jacket. Honestly, I would pay 70 for this. I think it's amazing. It's by Puffer, it's really thick, nicely lined, gorgeous colour, like a really pretty metallic pink. They had so many nice colours there, like all metallics, which I loved. It's not that structured either, so it doesn't make you look like a massive marshmallow when it's on. It actually gives me very, Solange, cranes in the sky vibes. I think it's so cute. Got the little thing there just to bring it down a bit. It does up with poppers and a zip, so you could do either, whatever you fancy, whatever you feel, it's up to you. This just keeps me so warm. Not sure it's great in the rain though, which is a shame, because that's kind of what I'd want a puffer jacket for. But I did it in the rain and it just got very, very heavy and didn't look as good afterwards. So maybe just for the cold days, but it really does keep you warm. And for my final piece, and potentially my favourite piece of the whole haul, these are beautiful shoes, which I haven't quite ruined yet, but I won them for my summer ball. And they're part of the Asos bridal range, would you believe? I can actually see how. I'll show you one at a time because it's easier. They are very high block-heeled shoes with sort of 3 separate parts. The first bit is a white satin, the middle bit is white satin but with the most amazing embellishments on. They're cut-out shoes, and then the bottom bit is this heel, which is just incredible. I mean, more is more with shoes, is it not? I think that's just fantastic. It wraps up around the ankle. Yes, it does. It wraps up around the ankle. Usually not a big fan of ankle straps, but I will make an excuse for these because they are so beautiful. Again, with Asos, I like how they continue the lining, so it's the same colour, so it's nice and silver on the inside. Can't feel why. Like, they are very high, and although they've got a block heel, I could only last 4 hours in this. Like, I have quite wide feet. I couldn't see if these came in a wide fit range, but this bit here is a bit little on the tight side for my little tootsies. But I think these are absolutely stunning, and I don't like to say the word stunning, but I really think they are. Again, quite on the pricier side. I'm really liking like Asos dress up range. It was £55, but it was for my summer ball, and I think I reused a dress which cost me £20, so I could splurge on shoes and not be mad at myself for. And that is all for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed this Asos haul. It took a lot of work. It might not seem like it, but like I said, this is the 4th time I'm filming it, so I hope it was all worth it. Please do give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if not, just go, don't bother with anything. Leave a comment below on the sort of the questions I asked, and don't forget to sub. Check out Instagram, Twitter, and what's the other thing I do? My vlog. I always mess up this end bit. I feel like the videos go so well and I have to plug myself. I'm like, oh, I have this and this. It's all like the Brawn Girl though. I'll leave it all linked below. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, whatever you're doing, and I love you for watching. Thank you so much. Bye.